Welcome, tarot lovers and tarot curious. Today it's the Lovers, card 6 of the Major Arcana, and Gemini in astrology. Let's find ideas for your own tarot card creation. Get your journals ready and let your intuition guide you. This beautiful image is the energy of choice. In a tarot reading, it represents life-changing choices in spirituality, self-development, careers, or love, depending on the question. Choice analyzes all aspects of a situation before conducting the alchemical action of creating a new reality. Using the magician's tools, logic, emotions, and inspiration, the fool creates a new reality of his choosing, and he chooses to love himself and meet others and chooses to love. We practice these skills while growing up and now apply them toward radical change. Looking at love, we tend to choose lovers based on childhood experiences from birth to ages 8 or 9. Those memories are stored in our body. When children are stressed or neglected or abused, they tend to recreate that pattern in adulthood. However, mindfully learning healthy alternatives is helpful. Challenging relationships can become life lessons. Before we begin with journal prompts, I remind you to stop the video often to write the responses coming from your intuition. The time codes I added should help. Ignore questions that seem irrelevant to you. Hold on to each inspired memory pearl on the necklace of your soul's path. There are reasons that your memories will spark in various ways, and reasons why you may have blanks. Here come the relationship journal prompts. What values and expressions about love do you recall from childhood? What kind of relationship have you been open to receiving? What kind of relationship would you like to prepare for? If you're not interested in a traditional type of lover or loving relationship, or you want to expand the range of your love in different ways, what other types of relationships are you wanting to nurture with love? What would you like in an ideal love relationship? Those are a lot of questions. You might come up with some yourself that might be more relevant to your situation. Your choices empower your life story. The heart of the Lover's card is self-love. People often struggle with liking aspects of themselves. Remember the barking dog of the ego trying to protect the fool in the Fool card? It stores every criticism and uses that to mount a wall of defense, reminding us of pitfalls perceived as liabilities. Ego fears failure and chooses to not try whenever possible. When we are self-critical, we wall off aspects of ourselves and neglect or even hate them. It becomes challenging then to find love in the world. The Lover's card invites you to look at all aspects of you and encourages you to say, I choose to love myself. Look at the woman and the man in the Lover's card in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. They represent separate parts of the self, returning to wholeness. This is a time to choose to reunite parts of you that have been at odds with your ego-related goals. Remember, Your spirit is born into the human body as a guest that comes to stay for the body's lifetime. How you feel about your body, your mind, your functioning, and your spirit soul affects your empowerment in this lifetime. You are empowered to choose how to perceive yourself. There is a lot of power if you decide to pick up the tools of the magician and use them. The vibration of love and acceptance of yourself will open you up to love everywhere else. Choosing self-love is a practice acquired by mindfully building a growing list of personal affirmations. If this is new to you, it's a valuable tool toward your own power. When confidence feels unusual, it feels like arrogance. When being passive is your usual state, assertiveness seems like aggression. When you always deny your needs, prioritizing yourself feels selfish. This practice of self-love is a practice, and it can become joyful, growth-oriented. It's a mindful action. Eventually, it gets easier and more natural. Your life story is honored by this practice. Thoughts on your lover's card design. The lover's card usually contains two people or more and a spiritual element. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, we have the sun with an angel in the cloud blessing the choice, emphasizing the spiritual aspect. The bottom half of the card has two naked people facing each other, open and vulnerable. Love is a heroic risk, even self-love. Journal prompt. How would you represent the image of choice? Other symbols you might refer to are the promise of fruit from the relationship next to Eve and the fiery, inspired desire next to Adam. The mountain is a phallic symbol of earthly male energy. Sexual attraction is our body's way of assuring procreation. Sexual chemistry is frequently mistaken for choosing love. Spirituality in relationships goes well beyond mere chemistry, and yet the excitement of chemistry is often what ignites interest. Journal prompt. What symbols do you feel represent self-love and loving others? When thinking of your card design, what love image inspires you? We've covered a lot of ground with this deeply spiritual card of choice. Take a moment now to sit quietly in a chair. Feel the weight of your body as you plant your feet on the floor and take some long, slow cleansing breaths. Pull in the energy of the lovers and feel the energy of allowing yourself choice, allowing yourself to unite all aspects of yourself in the beauty of self-love. Take in the heroic choice of being open and trusting. Reach out into the universe with a sense of connection to your choices through career, relationships, and spiritual growth. Breathing out what no longer serves you. After some cleansing breaths, sit and thank yourself for this practice of connecting to the lovers and following the Fool on his journey. As you quietly come back into your awareness, consider the expansion these tarot cards are providing as you reconnect with your own empowering life story. My goal is to demystify the tarot and help you connect with each card in a meaningful way. I hope you continue this journey with me as the Fool meets the Chariot. Until then, blessed be. Namaste.